How did you end up with the current shape of your organization? Was it through careful planning, detailed analysis of the challenges ahead, and a thorough breakdown of your competitors? Or did you respond to things that came your way, bringing in talent to tackle tactical issues as they arose? Now, if your answer's the last one, then you're in the same boat as nearly every other biotech company out there, and in fact, almost every small business on the planet. Rather than proactively planning organizational structure, which takes a significant effort, small businesses tend to grow reactively. This approach, though, leads to inefficiency, miscommunication, and sometimes difficulty executing. Organic growth usually means duplication of responsibilities, overlapping roles, and wasted time. Whereas companies that take a proactive approach to organizational design outperform their peers by 30% in revenue growth and 50% in profitability. And this was what McKinsey found when they studied the issue. Instead of letting outside factors shape the team you build, your objective as a leader should be to be proactive in designing your company. And there are plenty of highly sophisticated methodologies you can use for this. And if you want a major management consulting group to come and help you, they'll happily take a huge fee for it. In this blog, though, and in this video, I'll outline a simple way you can get started. The first step is to identify all of the capabilities you need, both now and at your next key inflection point. Include everything: technical skills, commercial competencies, leadership, operational expertise, whatever it is that your organization needs to be good at to run effectively. Include things that you currently outsource and don't skimp on the soft skills. They're often the most important parts of the equation. And while you're doing this, try not to think about the people you already have in your team. You're not mapping roles, but capabilities, which may end up being covered by more than one individual or might lead to a person owning several. Strong organizational design is about what the business needs, not about what the people in the business want. Now, once you have a comprehensive list of capabilities, create a skills matrix. The easiest way to do this is on a spreadsheet, with each capability having its own row. Then add each of your employees, including you, to a column. Score each person 0 to 3 in each capability, either as a self-assessment, which we'd recommend, or by asking team managers. The typical scoring system is a 0 equals no experience, knowledge, or interest. A 1 means limited or theoretical knowledge, experience, and some interest. A 2 is strong practical experience, and a 3 is a core skill or expertise. If you add up the scores for each row, you'll see where your strengths are as a team and where the gaps exist. This then forms the foundation for how you develop your organization. Deloitte's research on this topic has shown that companies using data-driven tools like skills matrices are 25% more likely to achieve long-term strategic goals, as they can then make informed decisions about team development and hiring. Those tools don't have to be complicated, though. This is about as simple as it gets. When you're conducting the assessments, it's really important that you make it clear that you expect lots of 0s and 1s, and that this exercise is about understanding the company as a whole, not about each team member individually. You'll find that some people inflate their scores and others rate themselves harshly, so it's useful to ask line managers to validate the results, because this will help to level them out. Now, once you've done this skills matrix, you should be able to see clearly your gaps or areas of concern. And then you have 3 options. You could train your team to develop the skills, hire new people who already have them, or outsource anything that's outside of your core functions. And all of these approaches have pros and cons. Training is typically more cost-effective, boosts morale and loyalty through investment and employee growth, and leverages those who already know your business and culture. But it's time-consuming and can produce inconsistent results. Hiring new people allows you to bring in specialized expertise for immediate impact, but it's expensive, risks upsetting the culture, and requires time spent onboarding the new hire. Also is not without risk. Outsourcing provides flexibility and can be an effective way to plug short-term gaps, but it does mean less control over how work is done. The best option for your biotech company will depend on the nature of the gap, how central it is to the work that you do, the rigor of your hiring processes, and how urgently you need to address the deficit. As well as filling gaps in the organization, you should use the skills matrix you've created as a starting point for leveraging people's strengths. Focusing on the things that you're great at as a team will give you a significant competitive advantage and will drive engagement across your business. Research done by the Gallup Institute has famously found that people who use their strengths every day are 6 times more engaged than others and demonstrate 15% greater productivity. Sometimes you have to slow down in order to go faster. Don't be intimidated by organizational design as an academic topic. Yes, there are many very dense books on the topic, but all it really means is being deliberate in how you build your team. Take a strategic, proactive approach, and you'll build a business that delivers your milestones and helps you to change the lives of patients.